It is going to be a bright, bright, sunny day, folks. Thank you for clicking on this video. This is Luke, and I can definitely see clearly now. Boy, it's been a crazy 24. No, I'm not plugging my next episode on vlogging with Luke, but let's take a look and see what's going on. Facebook. I need to update this thumbnail. I think this is from 2 Christmases ago. Don't do anything on Facebook, but YouTube has forced me to go back onto Facebook, and yes, for the sole purpose of promoting my videos. So I'm talking about how cool the Honda is, and anyway, I learned a couple of things yesterday that I'd like to share with y'all. Okay, let's take a look at Luke Nakahara from the House of Hara. Woo! We're still smoking at 2 subscribers, one of which is me, by the way. I may have to get vlogging with Luke on board, bump up that sub rate. This is 247 views. Woohoo, man. Never in my wildest dreams. So I want to thank y'all for making that possible. I'm a happy camper. Look at this. This is out of this world. I've never seen anything like it. It's worth analyzing, but I don't have time to analyze. I've got so many fish to fry that I hit the ground running and I hit the bed running. This is just unbelievable. I've never seen anything like this ever. It's not saying a lot because I've launched Luke's World, but I've never had anything like this on Luke's World. A run rate of 360. You know, people sleeping at night, getting up in the morning, you know. So what are they looking at? Let's go find out. This is something you don't want to do. You don't want to blast a bunch of new videos. Let me do a quick refresh. This isn't what you normally see. I've been poking around. Well, maybe this is what you see. I don't think it's right. Okay, let's go. Okay. You don't want to do what we did yesterday, but what we did yesterday was we went in, and it's not as bad as it seems. I activated some videos, and from what I can gather, is that when you reactivate a video, it doesn't show as a new video, except I don't know what happened with these. I published this, I thought it was because it was in my first edited video. I think that may have been, but anyway, I reactivated some videos that I had made public and then made private again. These are 2 that had views on it. So is this one, this one, this one, and I can kind of gather that because I've got a crazy amount of views here. So let's take a look at the videos. So one thing I noticed immediately after doing all of this crazy activity, I noticed that it threw off my analytics a bunch. Let's take a look at it. Really disrupted activity here. Daryl he has a couple of channels where they will dump 3 videos during the course of a day, and I'm sure it's probably morning, afternoon, and evening. That's getting into the finer things in life. I typically like releasing my videos in the middle of the afternoon because that's just kind of the way it happens, but I have done some videos. My first late night video was last night on Luke's World, and we'll talk about that when we get to Luke's World, but I think I released 7 videos, and that I don't advise doing that in short succession. So let's go back. See, I'm in the wrong. Let's go back to Luke's. Let's go back to Luke. Why am I looking? Okay. I'm not used to seeing this Honda. And this is kind of interesting too. I had, yesterday I went into Major League Overtime, so our little session was an hour and 1 minute and 22 seconds. The maximum video is 1 hour, and I just wanted to get this stuff out there. This is supposed to be unedited and whatnot, but this little thing, I felt going into it was going to be a cluster, faux pas. But it's kind of interesting in that you can see that the people that saw this one probably saw this one, and I don't blame them for not going through all 3 of them, because we're talking 30 minutes and some change there, 30 minutes and some change, and 1:22. So unless you've got a block of time, an hour block, you're not going to go through all of this. So this is unadvisable. But it is kind of interesting to see that we have 27, we have 16 out of the 27 that went through the whole ordeal. I don't have my video end screens to go to the next view. I went into all the videos last night on my end screens and made sure that, and during the course of the day, I don't want people seeing a video, I see something fishy in Denmark, and see this as a recent video, because it takes them to the back of the bus. I didn't want to have 27 views here and 16 views here. So if you're going to do something like that, make sure that you change your end card I don't know why it's showing me this stuff here. Maybe because it's my personal page, and it realizes that. It's very annoying. It's so annoying that I am going to go to another page. I apologize. Okay, this makes it clearer and easier for me to explain. So, this is the traffic that we're getting. This is something very interesting. This no content one, this is the one that I felt like was affecting my analytics, because I think I had 40 some odd views when I took it down. And you don't take down videos that are getting good activity, and 40 some odd views is good activity when you have a site that has nothing going on it. So I immediately put that back in. And then these had a few hits, but I don't want to mess with the analytics. What's interesting with this particular clip is I tagged it with no content. And on the mobile phone, I tell people don't watch this video. It does have no content. It's content. It does have content, but it's going nowhere. And I tell people not to watch. I keep waiting for some smart aleck to like it because it has no content. But there is just no content. I think I'm getting somewhere.
This is interesting.
I think
I thought
aloud.
that this was a female. It means I'm being spied on because I am definitely not a female.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out who's watching in this on this date on 6/27 and smacking my gum. Don't chew gum when you're doing a video. It's rude.
Should all be me.
Well, if you chew, don't smack.
But there's no analytics.
Okay, let's get back to crap. We'll figure it out. Okay, back to Luke's world. Back to Luke Nakahara. So
I'm gonna relax.
I should shut up here in a little bit. I should have turned that off. Nothing worse than hearing two of me.
Peace out. May the force be with you.
Okay, and with you also. All right, so let's get back to this. So this is crazy. This is unusual. It should not be this high. It should be. We should be running in the 80 views per 48 hours. So this is. I want to thank y'all for doing what you're doing. Overview. I was doing some poking around this morning, but this is outrageous. This little thing we've got going here. That's crazy. That's cray cray. This is understandable. So, you know, my videos, I would say on average are 20 minutes each. So they're going through and they're chewing up about a fourth of them. And here's the list. The top 10. No content. No content is weighing in at number 6. That's fascinating. It's kind of funny. There's a day lag on this, so this is for July the 10th. It's July the 12th. But isn't that cray cray? So I think this is surprising, so it's time for us to move to the next company. I've got to go to here. Okay, Vlogging with Luke, still going at 5. When will I get Magic 6? I've been on 5 for a long time. I've got 5,000 views. Woo-wee, 5,100. So I added another 100 views. Activity is dying, and we talked about why it's dying, and I haven't popped up another video. Now what YouTube does is they do some really interesting things with the analytics. For the first 24 hours, you have a 24-hour fuse on each video that you release, and that's why you shouldn't release like 7 of them at the same time. Well, there may be something interesting that we can do later on when these channels become established, but my first go around, we just talked about it, so let's not beat it up. So let's get back onto this. YouTube, their analytics are set up where you are going to get the highest amount of views for 24 hours, and then after that the value of your video goes down in their eyes. They go, okay, it's time to spread the love and let someone else have it. So you may have a video that is getting crazy amounts of numbers, and in 24 hours you're going to know that it died. I had it happen with one video, the what not to do to remove the trim from all your bumper. I had 450 views in 48 hours. So anyway, that's the first thing. We're talking about degeneration from the analytics. There also is a 7-day bomb. When you introduce a video, you'll notice that it'll say new to it. Well, that new goes away in 7 days. And with it goes the amount of suggestions to that. So I think that's the final frontier for any video that's released. So to recap, 24-hour views, maximum exposure, then the newness goes away, and all the benefits of having that new label go away after 7 days. We're seeing the numbers plummet. This would typically be an indicator that's a weekend, but I said yesterday I've got to do something like today, and that was yesterday. I could have stopped this by introducing another video, but I did not. So I'm going to continue to fall down the food chain until I do something in the way of a video. So I am going to take a look at our top 10, which is easy through all of our videos. I'm missing one because I have 10 videos online, and this is missing in, which is not a public video. So I will look into this later. Where is number 10? There's 5 here. And 5 here. So did Josh disappear? Let me get rid of you. Did Josh disappear? Where is Josh? Josh is gone. The Russians took Josh from me. Where are you, Josh Bell? Which is my #1 viewed video. It is gone. Look at this. You're seeing it here. Josh Bell is missing in action. Missing end. It's not a public video. It's a private video. Oh, this is interesting. So let's go to Video Manager and find out what is going on with Josh. But let's see if we've got all the data here. So the watch time is crazy good. It's taking a dive because I haven't published the video. I have nothing new to offer my subscribers, my 5 subscribers. So we're finished with this page. So we're going to go and we're going to look at our videos and see if Josh pops back up. Oh, there is Josh. 3,200. I come in 3rd place behind Josh Bell and Ben Wright. And then I'm well ahead of Lightning. The long view, this is really awesome that this is moving up the food chain. Josh is outperforming Cool in the Gang. Five subscribers. Okay. Wow, it looks like we're going to wrap this up early. Luke's World. Woo! We've got a sub. We're at 37. 5,234 views. So we're catching up with Luke's Vlogging with Luke. Vlogging with Luke. Vlogging with Luke. Oh, don't do that. So what's the gap? 53.24 versus, boy, we're pulling in, buddy. 53, 51, or did we already blow by? We blow by you, Luke? Vlogging? We blew by Vlogging with Luke. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What's going on here? Last night I posted a video late, but I think it's going to go a long ways because one of my, I was going to see if he was a subscriber, but someone reached out to me about the gas mileage, and I said that I will do a video on how I track my gas. So you can see that I was in need of doing one, and it stemmed the tide, Well, you can't see that because this is July the 10th, and that was released yesterday. So this is going to go up. So let's talk about. I released this video, and it's had 33 hits. So I released one 2 days ago, so that's why we see this stem in tide. So this is a good, healthy deal. So ideally, it's good if you want to get things cranking to release one a day. So let's look and see what the cycle is on this. This is a week old. This is a week old. 5 days, so it still has its new tag at 100. And this is not optimized because the one, I don't want this thumbnail all over YouTube land because I already have one. Let's see, so this one's getting pretty good. The topic is, you know, preparing a car is not that big of a deal. It's not exciting for anybody that is wanting to know something about PPF, but I think this is probably the best video that I've done that demonstrates what you need to do. And this is the MPG mile, which is a follow-up to a comment that was made on how far I could drive, which is 225 views. So this should get 225 views in 1 week based upon the results that I've received from this one. I'm plugging my vlogging with Luke here. This takes him off Luke's World 2. Going back to this page, I'm pulling out of the valley, but I'm about to enter into the valley over the weekend when my numbers go down. It would be nice to get up to here. I don't know how long it's going to take, but the average duration is above YouTube norm. This is encouraging, but I think it's because of lack of video frequency, so maybe I should try to do one every 3 days. But I am going to release raw drafts of bumper, and I'm probably going to end up with 4 of them because they're so raw. Or I may just take select clips. Maybe that's what I'll do. Is I won't drop every clip, I'll drop the ones that have the best content in them. So that's what I will do. Just a raw clip. Boom. Triage. If I have 10 clips that are 30 minutes long, I will pick the best 1 or 2 or 3 that cover the most content. Ooh. This is, sorry, I received a text from Darcy. This is a really interesting woman. You're so sweet for checking on my package. I noticed that you like going to concerts. Ted Nugent, huh? So this gal, Darcy, is an inventor, and I've never met a female inventor or an inventor I saw Ted Nugent perform live at the Bronco Bowl before they closed it. He's awesome. So this girl, she's very sweet, but she doesn't know how to run a business. I wanted to buy product that she invented, and I went to her website, and she can't get into her website. And so we're talking, and she goes, I want to send you some samples. She said, Darcy, I don't want your samples. I want to buy product. And she goes, oh, no. I want to send you samples. Oh, my gosh. She's a sweet woman. She's working on these different patents, but I'm going to have to interview her as maybe for Luke Nakahara, because she's an interesting person, and interesting persons intrigued me. So, so I don't know how long it's going to be before I get to here, but it's going to be a while. But the channel has lots of traction. It's going through that momentum of the traffic is incredible. I'm running at a 430 run rate. That's really good. One of the things I noticed when Luke's World started off is I was really keen on focusing in on my run rate. Activity is good. So basically, a couple of weeks ago, my run rate was at 200, and that was huge. So that's a huge landmark. So when you're starting a YouTube channel, if you get up to 50 run rate, that's huge. That 50 will slowly move up. Yeah, it's like molasses, but you'll notice that you go from 50 to like 75, and you'll stay at 75, and then you'll jump up to 100, and then it'll go to 120, and it'll hover at 120 for a while, and then it'll jump up to 150, and then you'll get up to 200, and you want to try to stay at that 200 level. But the fact that I've broken into the 400 level, it's pretty amazing. I think what the run rate on this channel should be at now is probably around 300. But I'm going to get additional momentum with these bumper releases. And I'm going to be strategic behind how I do the bumper releases. I'm going to release one bumper video, period. And that's going to take place tomorrow. I'm thinking noon. But very positive stuff. And It's just amazing. I'm not super excited because I'm looking at here and here in terms of views, and this doesn't sit well with me. I know I shouldn't be concerned about the view because this is really where things are. And I really shouldn't be concerned with views because my videos are so long. They're easily a half hour a piece. So, scratch that remark. Ooh, I hope you didn't hear what I just did. Tooted. TMI. These two numbers are the most important on Luke's World because views, my videos are too long on this channel. I'm wrapping it up. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching.